In this video, I'm going to show you how to do bibliography management and citations in R Markdown. So in my previous video, I had talked about how to install the articles package and start with a template in R Markdown. So once you click on R Markdown, you get these options and you can choose from any of these templates that belong to different journals. Just for fun, I changed the template to archive preprint this time, okay? And so you can go ahead and click OK and store it somewhere, but I have it open right here. So what you can do here is you can always change your title, you can change the name and affiliations, you can have acknowledgements, and you can also have keywords. You can have a lot of bells and whistles to your article, okay? Now notice here it says bibliography. Right in your preamble there is a field called bibliography, and this is referencing a bib file, which stands for bibliography file, which is called references. So if you open up exactly where your folder is located, where you've put this R Markdown file. In my case, this is on the desktop in a folder called project, and in another subfolder called archive. So if I open up archive, I'll be able to see this bib file. See, the extension is bib. So I'm gonna open this up, and here I have all of the different references that are listed. Now I'm going to show you how to get these in. It's actually just going to take seconds for us to reference this. So what we're going to do is go to Google Scholar. Okay. So we're going to go on Google Scholar and search for any article that we want to cite. So in this case, let's say we want to cite something that I wrote in about Airbnb. Okay, so now you see that some of these options come up, and here there is an unpublished version, and there is the second link is this published version, and you see these quotes here. It says cite, so we're going to go ahead and click that, and we are going to click on BibTeX. When we do that, we're going to get this entire blurb. This is all of the information about the article, including who the authors are, which journal it was published in, when it was published, and who the publisher is. So we're going to take that and copy paste that into our bib file. Okay, so notice I've just hit enter, and on a fresh line I'm going to just paste that. Okay, so you see this entire blurb getting pasted here, and I will hit save on this. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just copy this portion right here that I want to cite. So this is how the article is being referenced in the bib file, and if I want to cite this article somewhere in a paragraph, somewhere maybe here, then I'm going to say ampersand, and I'm going to paste that. Okay, and so here, let's say you want to say so we wrote something about that article, and what we can do is now knit this file. Okay, and now notice that this is a nice looking PDF, really neat, really looks professional, and this is telling us what our output might look like. You can obviously change all of these fields that are in your preamble and change all of these headings and sections as well. If we go down to where we had cited the article, let's see where that is. There we are. So notice that it cites the article in the document itself, right? So this is referenced and we wrote a sentence after that. You can do, there's obviously the template tells you a little more about how you can cite multiple articles at once if you are writing a little blurb about those articles, or you can cite it one at a time. Okay, and now notice what would happen is that the article that wasn't there, which we put in to our bibliography, now gets put in our reference list. Okay, and if you don't like this style, you can also create a references field right here, which is just going to be another section for references. So wait for it, and we can see that now references is just a explicit section here for this. Okay, so I really like this. It's very clean. There are other templates as well to use from, and you could play around with it. Okay, and one last thing before I end this video. Remember that while you're citing bibliography, you can always change the bibliography style, and there are many resources on that. So here we're using a particular bibliography style, but if you don't like that, you can always change that. And finally, here this is telling you that the output is going to be an archive type article, and we are keeping the tech document. So when you look at on the right hand side, you have the archive folder, and you're going to notice that there is a tech document, the TEX extension. Okay, and this is nice because a lot of times when you try to publish articles, you're going to have the tech file being a requirement for the journal, okay, as well as the bib file. So you can always keep updating your markdown file, and all of this stuff gets updated automatically. Okay, so you want to remember that, and also change the headings and change the sections as you please.